Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the live session today. It's been a while. We have not been live with you all, but we are back now. And in today's live session, we would be doing about decimals, fractions, and percentage. So if you are new to this channel and you have not subscribed, please do that now. And don't forget to like this video and tell your friends to come and like the video. And if you're looking for the sheet for this lesson, the sheet is being in the description. You could find in our YouTube channel, or you could find the sheet in 11 plus ALT group. Good luck to the kids, and let's get started. I'll start sharing my screen now. Let's get started now. So this is a little example I have done for you guys. You are looking at fractions, and in this I'm going to tell you how to simplify 6 by 12 first. I would go by 2 stable, that's 3 over 6, and then do it furthermore, that's 1 by 3. 1 by 2, not 1 by 3, it's 1 by 2. So that's your, and then I'm going to tell you how to simplify decimals to fractions. You always multiply, and when fractions to decimals, you always divide. Remember this rule, and let's get started now. So I have already done the first one for you. If you have given 0.29 and you have to do it as a percentage, the best way of doing is you need to multiply it by 100, because remember, percentage is something you always do it by 100. So when I do that, 0.29 multiply by 100, I will get 29%. And the second one is you have to do it, right? 5 by 100 as a decimal. Remember what I told you, when you were given a fraction and you have to do it in a decimal, you always divide. And when you have a decimal, you have to do it a percentage, you always multiply. Because percentage, remember, is always something over something 100. So when I do that, 5 divided by 100, I get 0.05. It's the same way as we do the previous one. Only in this you have to divide, in this you multiply. The first one is multiply, the second one is divide. The third one is now you need to write zero point 0.3 as a percentage. So remember, this one, number 3 is the same as number 1. You have to multiply it by 100. So 0.3 multiplied by 100 gives you guys what? Is it 3% or is 30%? Let's see how many of you got it right. It's 30%. So that's your answer for number 3. So let's keep moving. Well done to the one who got it right. And don't worry if you got it wrong. With practice, you can still get it right next time. So let's do the next one now. Number 4 now. Number 4 is little different. They're asking you 18% as a decimal. Is the same way we have to do it. Remember, when you have a decimal, you have to divide. So I'm dividing 18 divided by 100, or you could also do it 18 by 100. Try to simplify that for me. See in which table you get both of them. Keep going, and then you will get the answer as 0.18. But the simple way is just put your write 18 first and then put a point and 0. This is an easy way. Then simplifying them and then doing it, that takes ages, because in 11 plus you have to be really really quick to do something. So the next one is 4% as a decimal. So again, you have 4 divided by 100. So when you're dividing 4 by 100, what would you get? Because remember, you need these two zeros also in this. So I would, another way of doing it is write a 4, write your zeros here, and this is your units, tens, 100 is a point here. 0.04, or you could just do it 0.04 without thinking about tens, hundreds, units. Another way of doing it. So let's go to number 6 now. Write zero point 0.3 as a fraction. So you have to think about this as a fraction. So how would you do that? 0.3 as a fraction, it will be 3 over, this is your units, and that's your tens. So it'll be 10 now, not 100. Threes and a point. Now we are on number 7. So let's see if you guys can do this one for me. In this one, you have 2/5 as a decimal. So how would you do this one now? It's getting a little complicated now. I will just zoom in for you guys so you know how to do it. So let me zoom in. 2/5 as a decimal. Another way of doing is we could do double of this and then try doing it as a decimal. So if I do double of 2, that's 4, and double of 5 is 10. Now it's easy for me. 4 by 10 as a decimal, I can do that really easily now. That would be 0.4. So let's go on the next one. You need to write 0.03 as a decimal. So writing 0.03 as a decimal, you will just do the same way as we did the previous one. As you have a decimal, see the previous ones, when we had a decimal, what would we do? The same thing we're going to do here. When you have a fraction like this and you were supposed to do it 0.03 as a fraction, that's an easy way of doing it. I would just do it like your tens, sorry, your units, tens, and hundreds. So that's 100. So it would be 3 by 100. Next one now, it's write 23% as a fraction. So you have 23%, you have to write it as a fraction. How would you write 23% as a fraction? Remember, 23% means 23 by 100. You're dividing it by 100 and then you're finding the answer. So they're just asking you to write as a fraction. I've done it for you all. It's 23 by 100. You cannot simplify that further. So that would be your answer. But if you have something like 50 by 100 or something, you could simplify that further. So you need to keep thinking about simplifying because fraction is all about simplification, how to simplify. I have seen that some children don't have a habit to simplify, but always make it a point to keep simplifying till your brain tells you that stop now, I can't do any further. So number 10 is now 0.79 as a percentage. So I've told you when you have something on like a percentage, you always have to multiply it by 100. So 0.79 multiplied by 100, that would be how much? Only 79%. Keep checking your answers if you guys have get it right or wrong. Again, if you get it wrong, you don't need to worry so much because you still have a lot of time and our videos here are to help you all with your fractions and percentage. So the next one is 17% as a fraction. So you have to think again, what does a percentage means? A percentage means something by 100. So 17 over 100 as a fraction. Can you simplify that further? Think about it. No, you can't. So that would be just your answer. Number 12 now. Number 12 is 0.25 as a fraction. So here we have 25 over 100. As I told you, if you have something which is multiple of 5, they come in 5's table, you can simplify that further. And I did that with that and I got 1 by 4. Keep simplifying by 5's table till you get this answer. What I got is 1 4. So let's look at number 13 now. I will zoom in a little bit for you guys so that you can see. So the next one is what we doing is 350 as a percentage. So 350 as a percentage, we cannot do it. So we will do double of that to make it 100 and then we will try to simplify that for further for you because we have to make a percentage. To make a percentage, that would be 6 by 100 and then we have to make it as a percentage, remember, not like a fraction. So we cannot stop like this. So your answer would be only 6%. See if you got it right or you got it wrong. Now we are number 14. Number 14 tells you 0.06 as a percentage. So you have to multiply. Remember, as you have a percentage, as I told you, you have to multiply it by 100. So when you multiply by 100, you will get the same answer as the previous one. That's 6%. Number 15 now, you have to write 0.11 as a fraction. So you have to think about this now. 0.11 as a fraction, that is 11 by 100. And can you simplify that little more? No, you can't. So what will it be then? This would be your answer then. So let's go to number 16 now. I'll just rub this out for you all. Don't forget to write in the end how much did you guys get yourself. Did you guys got all these right or you got all of them wrong? Or you got some wrong or some right? It'll be good for me to know how much you guys got right. So let's do it now. Write 0.11, number 15. I think so. We just did number 15. That was 11 by 100. You cannot simplify that more. That would be your answer. So the next one is 16. In 16, they are asking you 0.9 as a percentage. Remember, when you have a percentage, again, I'm telling you, you need to multiply it by 100. And when you do that, you'll get your answer. So, what do you think your answer would be? Your answer will be 90%. If you got that, that would be the right answer. The next one is 0.19 as a percentage. Again, we'll multiply that by 100 to get your answer. What did you get? You got 19% here. It was the same like in this one, you had 9, in this one, you had 19. So let's go on to the next one now. Oh, you have 18 also here. So let's do 18 now. I'll rub all this out for you all now. Let's do number 18. So you have 0.00025 as a fraction. So 25 by 1000 is equal to, I'm simplifying that further, 0 to 0. Oh no, I thought it's 0, sorry. 25 by 1000, I'm doing it by 5 stable, is 5 by 200. And I can simplify that little more, and then I will get 1 by 40. And then, right, as a fraction, you could also write 25 by 1000 in this, or you could simplify all the way to 1 by 40. That's up to you guys. But this is the way how we did it. Yeah. Let's go to number 19 now. Write 12 by 100 as a decimal. When you have a decimal, you need to divide instead of multiply. So 12 divided by 100, your answer would be in the points. Remember this one? So that would be 0.12. So number 20 now, write 7 by 10 as a decimal. So again, we are dividing it by 10. And what answer would we get here? We will get 0.7. That's your answer. 21 now, 0.003 as a fraction. It will be 0. And if you want to go the way like they teach in your school, units, tens, hundred, thousands, that would be thousand. Add it like a thousand one. So are you ready for the next one? So the next one is you're writing zero point 0.3 as a percentage. So when you have a percentage, remember what I told you, you multiply it, then dividing, multiply it by 100. Percentage is always 100. And then you will get your answer as 30%. Now we have 23 and 24. Let's do it. Let me just write this out. If you guys are ready, I'll give a minute to you guys to do this. Then we'll move on to 23 now. 23 now. I'll just put 23 here so you remember that we are doing 23. 23 now. 23 is 9 by 20 as a percentage. So you have 9 by 20 as a percentage. So try making it as 100 first. That would be 45 by 100. And then that would be easy to simplify for you guys. That is 45%. Write 0.06 as a fraction. That is also, you guys know how to do it. That would be 6 by 100. You done this one. We can go on the next one now. In the next one, we left 25th because 26, sorry. Let's leave 26 because 26 is 25th. Didn't we leave 26th? 25th, yeah. 25th we leave. We will leave it because you don't get that in 11 plus to say yes and no. So let's go on 26 now. Tom and Jerry both earn the same monthly salary. Each month, Tom saves 35% of his salary, and Jerry spends three-fifths of his salary and saves the rest of his salary. Work out who saves the most money each month. You should show you're working. So you're supposed to show you're working, and you need to tell which one of them who saves the most, which one of them saves the most money. Jerry spends three-fifths. If he's spending three-fifths, we know that he would be saving how much? He would be saving two-fifths. So Jerry is J. I'm writing for Jerry. Jerry saves two-fifths of his salary. He saves, and that equals to how much? Two-fifths equals to 40%, and 40%. And you know that so Jerry saves 40%, and we already know that Tom saves 35%, and Tom saves 35%. So in this one, who saves more money? Obviously, Jerry saves more money because we found that out that he saves 40% and Tom saves only 35%. So who's saving more? Is obviously Jerry. So 27 now. You have to write the following numbers in orders of sizes. Start with the smallest number. So you need the way of doing is you could make them in decimals or you could make them in fractions. So if I make 75% into decimals, that would be, as we were going on doing, it's 0.75. And this one as 7 by 10 as a decimal would be 0.7. These two are already given in decimals. And 4 by 5, if I do it in decimals, would be 0.8 because that would be 8 by 10. And you know, we do double of that, that's 8 by 10. And then you know how to do that. All of them are given to you. So you know now which one is smaller and which one is bigger. So let's do it here. So then we have 7 by 10 is your first one. Your second one is 0.72. Your third one is 75%. And your third one is 4/5. And your third one is 0.9. Done. So let's do the next one. I just need to rub all this out now. That's the last question for today. The last one, 28. So let's see. I'll give you guys some time to try to do this one yourself and give me the answer. And I'll see who got it right. If you want me, I could also zoom it a little bit for you all so you could do it. Remember, as we did the previous one, try making them in decimals and then try doing it, making it easier for you guys. As we did the previous one, 27, 28 is similar to that one, but you just need to try doing that. If you want, I could put the timer on. Let me just put a timer on for a minute. So I'll give you guys a minute to do it. And I think all of you can see the timer. Till my timer is going, I'll see if you guys could give me the right answer. When the timer is off, I'll give you the answer and I'll show you how I did it. Try picking it in decimals and then try doing it the same way as I did the previous one. Okay, guys, the timer is off now. So let's do it together now. It's telling me the timer is off. So let me take the timer away and let me do it with you guys. So it's the same way as we did the previous one. I'm going to make it in, you could do it in decimals or you could do it in percentage. So I think so the best way for doing this one is doing in percentage because zero point 0.3 is 30%, one third is 33.3%, one fourth is 25%, and the last one is 20.5%. So I did in this one, what I did all of them in percentage for you. So you know now which one is what. So 0.01, this one is your first one. Then you have 21% is your second one. One fourth is your third one. 0.3 is your fourth one. And one third is your fifth one. So this is how you did this one. So we are done with the sheets now. So let's ask you guys, how did you find them? Let me stop sharing the screen now for a minute. Let me know how did you like guys like it? Did you like it? And don't forget to like the video because if you guys like the video, it gives us more courage to make new videos for you all. So today, what we covered was fractions, decimals, and ratios. I hope you guys liked it and keep joining me live every week. I'll be putting a lot of videos and I'll be coming live with you also. I could see what you guys are doing. This is a recorded video, but I promise you next week I will do a live video with you guys starting every Sunday. So on Sunday, I might do a live video with you all. It was really nice having you all. And don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. I keep saying that. And there are lots of videos in our YouTube channel if you go and see. And we have covered a lot of topics. So I remember doing this with all of you coming live also. And this one is, in this one, I explain each and every question nicely for you all. Thanks, everyone. And what else? Don't forget to write in the message what other topics you want me to cover next week. So I'll be doing that topic with you all. And I'll be doing a comprehension for super selective schools next week on a Sunday. So if you're giving stage 2, don't forget to join us live and like our video and just join me live. I'll be there for you all. Bye everyone.